Paris 2024 Olympics delivered a shocking blow to Jamaican sprint fans. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the iconic sprint queen, was set to compete in her fifth and final Olympics. But in a twist of fate, she was barred from entering the warm-up track due to a sudden rule change.
They changed the rule yesterday.
Wasn't announced.
They changed the rule and then not say it. So you're asking all the athletes who, for whatever reason, don't stay in the village, them can't come through the gate. We came through this gate yesterday and went through security and was okay. The man said we can't go, we have to go all the way up where everybody else that enter to come back down here. That's crazy.
Sha'carri Richardson, dressed in all blue, was also turned around.
Where are you?
At 37 years old, forcing her to pull out just before the semifinals, fans and athletes alike were stunned by this unexpected turn of events. Can you believe the treatment of world-class athletes in the 2024 Olympics?
Wow.
This was how our Olympians were treated. Let's see why no one wanted to stay at the Olympic Village. This will surprise you.
All right, in the quest of being the greenest and the greatest Olympics, Paris is turning out to be a bit problematic for the athletes. It's like students in the class of a very strict teacher. They realize soon enough that it is best to mess up and get punished to stand outside the classroom so that they can have their own fun and watch the other kids squirm. So what's making top athletes the world over squirm in Paris? Many of them are pretty fed up with the facilities that the Games Village is providing. The same village which was lauded for their out-of-the-box setup is now facing a mini exodus. Students exiting classrooms, in this case athletes, finding reasons to run away from the Games Village, ditching the prestigious Games Village for luxury hotels instead. So what's prompted them to leave proximity, safety, and break the rules to do that? Take American tennis player Emma Navarro, for instance. Her biggest complaint is about the cardboard beds. Just to give you a bit of a flashback, it's these anti-sex beds.
World-class million-dollar athletes sleeping on cardboard. How can you be in top shape sleeping on cardboard?
But her biggest problem is lack of sleep. The beds are just too small to give athletes their much-needed sleep. In the intent of keeping the village a sex-free zone, organizers provided beds that are wide enough for just one person, something India's Olympic champ Manu Bhaker too made light of when we asked her this. Are you going to be sleeping? We know all these cricketers, when they sleep with their prize trophies, are you going to be sleeping with your medal next to you?
Well, I have a very small bed. You tell me, will I be able to? I'll probably fall off the bed. So no, I would not take that risk. If I had a bigger bed, then probably I would.
Speaking of the ever-graceful Simone Biles, who won gold with the US team, she's not just twisting and turning on the gymnastics floor. She's doing the same on the very uncomfortable cardboard beds. Now, I understand that Paris wants to do right by the world in creating a zero-waste green environment for the athletes. But it is unfortunately far from ideal when there is a tournament to be won. Few far-sighted players like USA men's gymnast Fred Richard pre-arranged a mattress that was delivered ahead of the games for a good night's sleep. Following that, USA Gymnastics ordered mattress toppers for the rest. Now, it isn't just the bed that has been the cause for concern. The steaming hot rooms have kept many awake too. Before the Olympics even started, the Paris Games were expected to be the hottest in the history, and it's not like Paris didn't prepare for it. They did, in accordance to the green theme. So instead of air conditioners, geothermal cooling systems have been installed instead. Many, like Team USA, have resisted too, getting their own portable AC units. But the concerns are not just about facilities in the players' rooms. The fuel that keeps Olympians going. Food, that's the biggest bone of contention. Reports say the start of the Games had reports of dining hall serving up more drama than Michelin star meals. Many athletes, including India's medal winner Manu Bhaker, have complained about lack of proper food. The village prepared to serve 13 million meals, but upon arriving, athletes reported of having not enough of protein or just subpar food. There were news reports of a shortage of eggs as Paris opted for more green menus. The issue seems to have been resolved, but not before that prompted many to leave the village. Now, there's obviously no room service at the Games Village, so athletes have had to do their best to stock up. And one thing they cannot run out of is toilet paper. And speaking of toiletries, Coco Gauff, tennis prodigy, shared her dismay at the logistics too, where 2 bathrooms are being shared between 10 athletes. The rest of her tennis teammates have moved out to hotels, but she's giving the village a second chance, and there's a unique reason why.
I am the only one left at the village. At first I was going to move, and then when I kept meeting all these amazing athletes staying in the village, and then Rafa is staying in the village. So I was like, if he can do it, I can do it. But I understand why my teammates left.
Now, Gauff, of course, wanted to look at it another way. That is, if legends are able to stick it out at the Games Village and live the experience of it all, then why can't she, who's half their age? And it is about soaking in the atmosphere of an Olympics, an event that is the biggest in the world. So rubbing shoulders with the best in the business is what you're there for. All plays a part in the whole Olympic experience. So look, it's great that Paris is trying to take the initiative to maintain a green environment, but at what cost? Can we blame an athlete for looking out for his or her own comfort? After all, the goal is to win, and if that means exiting the village and staying at a hotel that could provide more comfort and the food that they need, then why not?
For the first time since 1988, Jamaican women did not medal in the 100 meters. The 200 meters also slipped away, marking the first time since 1976 that Jamaica missed the podium in this event. Even the 4 100 meters relay team, usually a powerhouse, finished 5th, breaking a 16-year streak of medaling. It's a bittersweet moment for Jamaican track and field, as this chapter closes without a podium finish in Paris. But despite the disappointment, Jamaica's sprinting legacy remains unmatched. Stay tuned for more updates. Don't forget to like and subscribe.